Hey there guys, it's Nintendo Blue Luigi and welcome to my Let's Play on Monster Hunter 4G. Now I know you guys might be surprised about this game because, you might have noticed that this game has not been released in America and also in Europe yet. And this means the DS I have now is actually the Japanese DS. Yes, I do own a Japanese DS, but apparently I don't have the capture card installed like my other DS, which is in European DS. That 3DS has the capture card installed, so yeah. The quality may not be good as the one that is the capture card, but I'll try to make it still. I'll try to make a DS still because obviously I'm recording this with a webcam, so I have to make the DS very still and play it very steady as well on the webcam. Okay, so this is my account. So basically what Monster Hunter is, you're in a world full of lovely, deadly, and monstrous looking monsters. You live with them, and also you get to kill them by taking each quest from each villages. And accepting them, you will have to kill them, or either you can capture them. After when you completing the quest, you will obtain the reward from the monsters, and you can forge armors and weapons from them. So this is the armor I'm wearing, and also the sword I'm wearing as well. So basically this Let's Play, I'm just going to show you the footage, the gameplay of this game, what it's actually like. And I've read on the internet that they are going to release the Monster Hunter 4, not 4G, around early 2015, which is quite disappointing because the one thing I was really disappointed about Capcom is that they release Monster Hunter series in America and also in Europe very late, which takes like almost more than a year to make them translate the whole language and release it officially. So yeah, so without having to wait for so long, I decided to let you guys to show you what will be like when the Monster Hunter 4G actually comes out in America and also in Europe. So basically, they've added a whole lot of new stuff. If you guys have played the previous Monster Hunter series, yes, this game, they've added a lot of things. So I'm gonna basically show you some, accept some basic quests and hunt some monsters to show you what it is actually like. And instead of having to fight the monsters that you guys might have seen in the previous, I'm going to show you some signature monster that has appeared in Monster Hunter 4. Now, the Monster Hunter 4 will be appearing in early 2015. So, if you guys want to see earlier of that, I'm going to show you which monster is actually the signature monster in Monster Hunter 4. Now, this language all are in Japanese, so I can't read all of them. I have to, you know, because I play Monster Hunter series. I've been playing Monster Hunter since the very first Monster Hunter 1 came out, like on PSP. So that's when I started playing those games. I really like this game with passion because it's just so fun, and you just get to kill around every monsters, and also you just carve them and forge armors that you want. So that's why I think this game is the most amazing RPG game that you can ever play. So yeah, that's why I decided to show you this, guys, to show you how awesome this game is. Now, before we start the quest, I should have got this ready earlier. I'm just gonna take some traps. Like in the opening of this game, there are lots of, you know, players around it that were communicating and playing each other, right? Now, the surprising thing about Monster Hunter 4 and also the 4G, which they might be released in the future, they've added a multiplayer. Just like in Monster Hunter Tri, they've added the multiplayer feature, like you can play players through Wi-Fi, which is why they decided to show you the multiplayer on the opening part as well. So yeah, I think that's really convenient because this game, I have to say, the intensity level of this game, if I rate it 1 out of 10, is actually 10. Or I could give it out of 11. Because it's not just the level of the monsters, it's just the difficulty of this game that can be really hard. Like, later on of this game, when you actually get to fight the monsters, the monsters that you fight, they are not easy to kill. It's not about the attack pattern that is not that hard to dodge. It's the damage that you actually take from the monsters. They are just extremely painful, which you just can't endure enough, and you will easily die, and you might end up failing the quest. Now, if you die 3 times, if you die 3 times in one quest, that means you will completely fail the quest, and then you have to start all over again. So, okay, I'm gonna start this quest. And this monster is called Gormagara. That's what they call it in Japanese. I'm pretty sure they might have the official English name when they actually get to release it. Oh crap, I forgot to eat the food. Oh well, it's fine. This is not that well, it's actually in a high class, not actually a G class, so hopefully I'll be able to defeat this monster without having to get myself killed. So yeah, so basically this Let's Play is just going to be some gameplay where I'll be able to show you about what is actually like when you actually get to play Monster Hunter 4. Now, if you guys have played Monster Hunter 3 now, then this game will be very familiar for you. And also, they completely made a whole remix of the games. Like, all the maps are completely different, so it is not going to be familiar for you, especially the maps. Now, the most awesome feature they've added in this game is that you can actually ride on monsters. Now, if I get to do that later on, I will show you the opportunity when I actually get to ride the monsters, if I do get the chance, without having to get myself killed. Now, this monster is the signature monster that first came out in Monster Hunter 4, and the weapon I am using is the Greatsword. This weapon was ever released from Monster Hunter 1. So yeah, this weapon is a really old weapon, but I can say Greatsword is actually my favorite weapon because they're really powerful if you know how to use it well. Now the Greatsword can be quite slow, but if you know how to use the weapon properly, then you won't fail so much. Like I'm failing horribly right now. I'm just like, you know, at the same time when you get to talk and actually play the game and also make the commentary, somehow it's really hard to concentrate, you know. You'll understand when you get to make a let's play. Like I'm trying my best not to fail. And you son of a okay, just have to be extra careful not to get myself killed. Ooh. Well, the cats are my companion, and they fight along by your side. The good thing is they're helping me. At least the monster sometimes attacks the cat instead of me, so therefore I'll be able to restore my health while it's attacking the cats. So it's really convenient to have your companions, or else you're gonna struggle this game a lot. Okay, so I'm gonna put some trap here to make sure that nothing. Okay, I'm gonna get myself killed if I'm not careful enough. Okay, let's move out. Just make sure I lure this monster into this trap. Oh dear, it's in anger mode. Now that monster can get angry if you hit them certain amount of time. That's why this game can get really difficult if you're not careful enough with dodging monsters' attacks. I did deal lots of damage, and that could be really helpful. Now, the weapon I'm using, the Greatsword, you really want to use it on hit the enemy, especially on the weak spot. It can be much more effective. And also the armor what I'm wearing, if you hit the enemies with the first blow of your sword, then it will always be a critical attack, which is why I always charge up my first attack of the Greatsword whenever I draw it and hit them at the weak spot. And look at that. That just completely flipped out the monster, and I'm pretty sure that might have done immense amount of damage. Ooh! Well, that was close. Now, this is the new element they've added in Monster Hunter 4. I don't know how to say it, but I always call it like a virus man. Like, this monster is called Goromagara, but I prefer to call it like a virus man or virus monster because it works kind of like a virus. So, this particle that he spits out, it goes through inside your body, and a certain amount of time it will fill up your body, and then your attack and also your armor will be weakened, which is really convenient for him and not convenient for me. So if you step onto these cloud of like particles, then you'll start to stack up, and then eventually your attack and your armor will be extremely weak for a short time. So this cannot be that bad when you're playing in an easy class, but when you get to go in a really high class, then this can be really difficult. Now I'm going to show you the part where I get to ride the monsters. Now there we go. This is how you ride the monsters. So basically you have to go on a cliff. Ooh, whoa, making sure that the monster is on the edge where you can actually hit them. Now that's how you actually ride the monsters. So it's actually a really convenient feature that they've added in this game. I thought when this feature came out, I thought it would be like, oh, this feature is stupid. I think this is going to be really useless. But no, I think this is like the most useful thing that they've added in this game. Apart from that, pretty much sure this game is basically the same compared to other Monster Hunter games. It's really similar. The thing what is actually changed is the monsters, and there are lots of monsters that came from the past, like which monster should I refer it to? Kutku, if you know that monster that came out from Monster Hunter 1 and 2 and other series, that monster came back again. I think they decided to add that monster for like a side monster, because maybe the Capcom was too lazy enough to make a new monster. Okay, so they added lots of new monsters as well, but they want to make it like a bigger variations of monsters they exist in this game to make it more fun, I suppose. Now, hopefully I'm doing lots of damage right now because I'm not feeling safe about myself for not having to eat any food for myself. Oh, okay, I can definitely see. Now, when you hit certain amount of time, the monster that you fighting will do a limp at certain amount of time after when you hit them. Now that tells you that the monster is getting weak, and that's when that tells you the monster is close to dying, and usually the monster will go to sleep on its nest. And the monster I'm catching, the Gormagara, is in that, I think that's the area it sleeps, so the area 9, so I have to go there and kill it. So the good thing is you might want to leave your monster to put back to sleep, because I think it's really convenient after when you do a sleeping assault. Like you just like smash the head while they're asleep. It really has a high chance that they will die instantly. So if I just aim my sword on its head, it might die instantly. I think that's its head. 3, 2, 1. Ah, it didn't. I thought it was going to die. Okay, fine. Ah! I think it was so close. I think I didn't charge up my sword properly. That's why it wasn't that effective as than I thought. Uh-oh, not good. Oh dear. Okay, I'm just gonna lay this pitfall trap. Hopefully, this will be the last blow that I'll be striking at this enemy, this monster. No! Ooh. Don't stun. Don't get stunned. Good. Good! Stupid enough to go inside my pitfall trap while it was lured by the cat. Bye-bye. No, you didn't die. Okay. This is the last blow. Die! Oh, fine. Wow, you're much tougher than I expected. There we go. So, after when you slayed your monster that you were supposed to catch for the quest, whether they're dead or captured, you can actually capture it when they're about to leap, when they're leaping. Just like put them in a trap and use the tranquilizer and they'll go to sleep. But you won't be able to carve them. You'll be able to get the reward automatically at the end of the quest. But I prefer actually to kill it if I can, because I think it gives more reward, like especially on carving stuff. Now there are lots of certain places that you can break on each monster, such as I broke its horn earlier and also its back, I think, while I was riding. And also you can break the tail as well, which is quite convenient. And the game kind of gives you around like a minute to let you go around the map and make sure that you haven't missed anything out. Yeah, so that is the end of the quest on slaying the Gormagara. Wasn't that difficult. I think it was pretty fun. But this game, as I told you before, can get really challenging. And I kind of understand that the reason why they made it challenging is because this game has the Wi-Fi, the online feature where you can play with other people through the internet. But since I have the Japanese 3DS, this means I'm only gonna be able to play with the players that are from Japan. Which means I'm not a Japanese guy, I'm a Korean guy. This means that people will speak in Japanese, which will kind of surprise me and it will freak me out as well. So that's why I don't try to go online, because I don't want to like humiliate myself and also annoy them to make because I won't be able to understand what they're saying as if they try to warn me something. So anyway, this is the short game footage of this game, and yeah, well, I'm gonna leave this on the YouTube and on my channel to see if this goes if the views goes up pretty well. Well, if the view goes up pretty well and also is certain amount of likes and also a certain amount of comments, what you think about this game, whether it's brilliant and also whether I should make more episodes in this game, tell me in the comments below, so I might think about making more Let's Play on this game. Well, that's it for the first Let's Play on Monster Hunter 4G, and thank you very much for watching. And make sure to hit the like button and subscribe button for more episode. And I'll see you guys next time. And I hope you all have a fantastic day.